When I talk about how I think this movie's perfect, there's certain things that I'm like, I've never seen more beautiful composition in my life. The
Yeah,
scene when Richie comes back home and waits
I was gonna talk about that, yeah.
and the narration, Alec Baldwin says, he arranged for his usual escorts from his days on the circuit to pick him up by way of the Green Line bus. As usual, she was late. And again, the use of music in this
Mhm,
film
yeah.
these days, performed by Nico, starts to play. And what I mean, what's your reaction when you watched that this recent time?
I mean, that scene has always stood out. I think it just is a beautifully shot, scene, and it just kinda like, it all comes together. So when you know what's going on, the fact that he loves her, it's him realizing that he's gonna come back and work through the trauma that he hasn't worked through, right? Like, the reason that he broke down in
Yeah.
the tennis match is because she got married and he couldn't have her, and I mean, but it's really interesting because if you like somebody and they don't like you back,
Mhm.
when you see them, everything else kinda melts away, and you forget the things that you shouldn't forget, right? And that's such a great representation of his inner feelings. They never say any of that, but that's
No.
kind of how I take it. Is like he's just like he's seeing her, and it's like back to exactly how he was before, which is he still
That
loved her.
That's why I feel like it's one of the most beautiful moments of visual
Yeah.
storytelling. It's like
Yes.
it's like pure cinema because it's the song, it's the color, it's the composition, it's the sailors walking behind him in the background
Hmm.
of like of him sitting in slow motion. It's the it's the speed of the slow motion. Like the
Yeah,
Wes Anderson shoots slow motion so well,
he does.
and especially in his early films. Like he has these sequences that are just so pretty to look at. But
Hmm.
it's this moment where immediately you feel this well of emotion. Like you just know, oh, this means so much, not just for him, but for both of them.